And they kind of have this chemistry of like...
I thought they knew each other from get-go. When the way he grabs her and knocks her down so that she don't get shot by the...
This is the Grindhouse Podcast. We're coming to get you, Barbara.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the one and only Grindhouse Podcast. I am your host, Cheese Film, and joined with me today is my partner in crime, Mr. Hecubus.
Hola.
And seated behind the camera is a man with no name. A name that means criminal. It is Randy Official. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody.
See what I'm saying?
We are talking about... Oh, don't start. We are talking about a classic American movie by...
A cult classic.
One of the powerhouses of the college film scene, really. And I love him and respect him a lot, but I don't know if I'd put him on like a pedestal of like the new great American directors.
He's definitely got a niche, though.
Oh, and definitely. I'm part of it. But like, and even though I do like
man, I should have looked up more things. Because he did Spy Kids, and but like Planet Terror is awesome.
Yeah.
And I say that because it's like, I don't know how to say this. It's not. It's a kind of a parody. It is what it is, and it's a parody of what it is. Like Hot Fuzz is a really good buddy cop action movie that makes fun of buddy cop action movies. Okay. And that Planet Terror, and he does a good job. He's a pretty clever friggin' guy.
You know, I think for our 100th episode, we should do the Grindhouse.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But right. We are talking about Robert Rodriguez's great works of art, Desperado.
Yeah.
A film that came out in 1995 and is an American neo-Western. It is an action film written, co-produced, edited, directed, all by Robert Rodriguez.
This is his movie.
Which is something that almost didn't happen until he proved to the studio that it's better if he does it. Because
how did he prove it to him?
So after the success of El Mariachi,
success, because it was a big. If you're one of us, you knew about El Mariachi. Everybody else didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? It didn't make $50 billion. But it gave him a career, and it was being talked about.
Yeah, and this movie is kind of a sequel to it.
Yeah,
a sequel reboot. But I don't remember which producer it was, but he was like, "No, we're gonna have somebody edit your movie. You'll have a DP. You can direct it, but like you'll have a crew." And then he shot, I think it was the bar scene in the opening. And they're looking at the dailies and they're like, "What is this? What do you got for us?" And they started getting really worried. He edited it and then brought it back to him and showed him, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Pack my bags.
You've got it." And he...
That's funny, because I didn't know that. And I read a thing. Did I write it down? Okay, he didn't want to have a DP or a second unit. And something in the bathroom or something. Antonio Banderas ended up directing it. Because, I don't remember which part it was, but and so they could do it at the same time. Okay. Antonio Banderas directed it. He wasn't in that scene, but he directed the people in it.
I don't think I know which scene you're talking about.
I don't either, but I looked it up, and then I was watching the movie, and I'm like, I didn't even bother thinking about it again. But now that you mentioned that, Antonio Banderas directed part of this.
Well, so Robert Rodriguez, kind of similar to how I shoot things, shoots what he's going to edit. Like, he doesn't do a whole lot of, like, long takes or let's get this just in case. He's like, I have what it's going to look like. We're going to shoot this, and then I'm going to edit that, and that's going to be the scene.
Right.
It's a very risky, very not smart way to do things.
Right.
But it's how he does it, and it's worked.
If he had said, watch Hard Boiled, and then edited this stuff, then I bet they could have done it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But he's also kind of an artist first.
Yeah, he is.
Filmmaker
Definitely.
second kind of guy.
Well, that's a medium anyway.
Well, I just because filmmaking is a business too.
Yeah.
He's not in it for the business. You know how he got the part for Boba Fett, right? Like how Jon Favreau and
Who got the part for Boba Fett?
him, Rodriguez.
What are you talking about?
He directed the book of Boba Fett.
Oh. I thought you meant he was Boba. I'm like, he's not Boba Fett.
No, but Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau approached him about doing it, and they had a whole bunch of other people they approached about doing it because he did direct one of the episodes of Boba Fett in it, in The Mandalorian. So they're like, hey, this is your opportunity. You can take the show on if you want to. Some time passes, and he's like, hey, I've got a proof of concept for you. So they watch it. And it's him and his kids in their backyard filming stuff. And instead of putting in like a CG stormtrooper or all that stuff, he had his Power of the Force action figures.
Right.
Moving them in
That's pretty cool.
and all that kind of stuff. And they got to a point where John is like, was that a Boba Fett action figure? So yeah, because I didn't have Boba Fett. I used that. He's like, well, you got the part, guy.
Yeah, right.
That's really how it went. I'm a huge fan of the Book of Boba Fett, so
from now on, that's how they should just get people to make Star Wars stuff. Just go over to their house. They got any Star Wars stuff, you got the job. If they don't,
I don't agree with you because that's how we get into situations where we are now.
I don't think so,
Instead of getting people who just want to make a good story inside the universe. Like, if you get a fan of Star Wars making Star Wars, you're going to have an echo chamber. And nobody's going to be happy with it. Like The Force Awakens.
I see where you're going.
But you get somebody who doesn't care about what they're doing. It's just another project to them. They're going to just make it. And you have Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen again. Because that guy was
It's
great.
the only way to get it to happen again is to get somebody who...
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because...
Makes sense.
This is how I was going to go.
And I'd say that because, like, She-Hulk was made by people who don't read comic books and were purposely dissing on comic book people. Do you know what I mean? And you can't go... Well, did any of you people see She-Hulk?
I did. I thought it was fine.
There's one.
But
yeah, all that stuff was as a F you to you. Because you watched it. I didn't watch it.
So is any parody comedy movie. I love Spaceballs. That's also a big F you to me.
Yeah, but also, no, it's not. Because it comes from a place of love. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why ILM did the special effects for it.
But that's just kind of how things are. Like, if you get somebody who wants to make something that's that
But like
way,
Robert Rodriguez
gonna.
knows how to make movies, knows how to tell a good story, and is a fan. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a trifecta right there.
And watching that, and then watching something like this, his style hasn't changed really at all. He does take a complex character, and you follow him as if he's just your average guy with your average.
Yeah, he is
problems.
pretty average guy. The Desperado. What's his name in it? They just call him Mariachi and nothing.
No, his let me pull up the cast list.
I didn't write his name down. Just that Antonio Banderas is him.
Well, they call him Montino. Manny, I don't know.
Okay.
And El Mariachi. They do call him that. Then our bad guy, Caesar Bucho. And Salma Hayek plays Carolina.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Steve Buscemi plays a character named Buscemi.
Yeah, how about that?
And everybody else from there is kind of just...
like Quentin Tarantino, I don't think has a name.
He's got a name, and it is a Pickup Guy.
Yeah, yes.
Or like right hand. Cheech's character is short bartender. You know, like that.
Yeah,
The
right.
characters aren't written like characters. They're just kind of placeholder names. But the story is a story of revenge, which I was thinking about, and like how it ends, I think contradicts the inciting incident, in my opinion, because...
From El Mariachi?
No, well, I don't know. I haven't seen...
That's where the...
El Mariachi.
I think that's where the inciting incident occurred.
With his wife dying.
Right.
So,
by the way,
spoiler.
he don't play... Antonio Banderas doesn't play El Mariachi in the first one. Some other guy does, who's also in this movie. And then the flashback stuff, that's stuff from the other movie, they just reshot it with Antonio Banderas.
Okay, well, the person who kills his wife and the person who's our villain in this are not the same person.
Oh, this guy is Joaquin de Alamado.
Yeah.
Almeida.
This movie has a large Latin cast in it.
Yeah, it's like everybody. Except Quentin Tarantino and Steve Buscemi, I think.
Oh, yeah. And, well, that was intentional, too. And a lot of this... at the time, we didn't have a whole lot of Latin actors.
Yeah, right.
You know, so like people who were like, well, yeah, that's Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek was a what do they call it? The Spanish soap operas. They have a name
what
for
is
them.
they do have a name for it? I forgot what it was. Telemundo? No, that's the network.
But she was a Spanish soap opera actress who he just happened to have flipped the TV on and saw her acting in on our Jimmy Carson show. And
Johnny
was
Carson?
like, Johnny Carson late night, and was like, I want to have a meeting with her about this. And boom, was on. You know, like Danny Trejo, I think got out of prison recently. His whole how he was cast was a very, very funny story. Danny Trejo in this time wasn't a very friendly guy either.
Yeah, you could tell too.
Because he did recently just get out of prison.
Yeah.
But he did have, because he's got a rule with his characters if they're bad guys. And it is that they have to die either in a over the top way or just in a way.
Like in Breaking Bad?
I had never watched Breaking Bad.
Well, his character dies in an over the top way.
Because he wants to illustrate to kids that crime doesn't pay.
That's pretty cool.
So if he's going to play a villain, the villain has to die.
Okay. He's the hero in Machete, and Machete's not a very good guy.
No, but he's
he's the hero of the movie.
Junie and Carmen Cortez's uncle.
Yeah, right.
Which I hilariously find to be
I think that's hilarious too.
He also, when he was making this movie, approached Danny Trejo about a movie called Machete that he wants to make. So that movie was always on his burner.
Yeah, it must have been.
Constantly chewing, because it wasn't until Spy Kids that character got name dropped.
Who, Machete?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's their uncle. And he had a tech store.
Wait a minute.
Called El Machete.
Machete.
Yeah, Machete.
Machete is
in
the Spy Kids is the same Machete?
Yes.
Okay.
As their uncle. This is why I love this guy, because like, why would you do that? And that movie came out before Machete did.
Right, way before.
So it's a spinoff, you know?
Oh my God.
But
oh my God.
If you watch the
But you
first
know what?
one,
you got an uncle who's a hard-boiled killer. He's gonna be your uncle. You know what I mean?
And he
people say your dad's scary looking or something. You're like, no, he's not.
He's my dad.
He didn't fart, did he?
But this is a story about revenge, and Antonio Banderas plays El Mariachi, is what we'll call him.
Right.
And he's on the dead, narrow, straight path to find his wife's killer.
Yes.
Which will have this huge life-changing effect on him by the end of the movie. And I think the way the story is told is very inspired and cool as hell.
I think it's cool as hell, too.
And
it's very stylistic.
Yeah, it's very Rodriguez.
Yeah, it really is.
You get these flashbacks to what happened. I love the whole song and dance number with the credits. I think that's great.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's doing the playing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Los Lobos is the band, and they're a real band. They had a hit in the 80s with La Bamba. They redid La Bamba by Richie Valens, and I think they did all the music for the Richie Valens story too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's really Antonio Banderas playing the guitar too.
I was thinking that might be.
Well, it really is.
I was like, it's either him or it's Roger Rodriguez because
he plays guitar too.
He does, and a lot of the times when you see it or hear it in his movies, it's him doing it.
It's him doing it, yeah. But Los Lobos was in the studio they did the music for the movie, and he said, "Look, just keep playing, and I'll record everything, and I'll just use whatever." So all that ambient music in it is just stuff they came up with off the top of their head.
That's pretty neat.
And it's really good too. I noticed it a lot, and I'm like, man, that's a good song right there. That's good too. Because I never got into Los Lobos. You know what I mean? But they're pretty damn good. Damn, they're good.
He kind of goes out into Mexico looking for the
to a small town in Mexico to avenge his wife's death.
Bucho.
And he's looking for Bucho. He don't know what he looks like.
Don't know anything about him. Just know that he killed his wife.
That's all he knows, and that he's a bad guy. He's the drug kingpin of the area.
Yeah. But to kind of get the word out that somebody's looking for him, he's got Steve Buscemi going in.
Yeah.
And kind of being like, hey, man, there's this big guy. He's all dressed in black. Yeah. He's looking for this person until he gets a good reaction. That he's like, all right, well, he has the information that we need.
Right.
We're going to go to him.
Yeah.
And he's got this suitcase full of guns. And when he's telling the story, he's telling it to Cheech.
Yeah.
Who was just like, what are you talking about? What? This guy really did all that? Not believing him. And he's like, well, what happened to the bartender? He's like, well, right. The bartender's fine. Until he pulled a gun out on him and he killed him dead. Cheech got in this movie. I'm not sure which one it was before, but they were at, because Cheech is a huge supporter of Latin art and independent artists.
Right.
He will do whatever, promote it, be in it, fund it, all that kind of stuff. And heard he was doing this and was like, well, what do you need? I'm there for you. And helped him out. Gave him
He's in from Dusk Till Dawn, too, as a bartender. Well, not Barker, but and it's not like we need a Hispanic guy. Well, we'll get Cheech.
No.
It's what you were saying.
He really,
he's passionate about it.
Very passionate about it. Passionate about the Latin voice and all this history and culture that they can bring to it. He's it's Cheech and Chang.
Chong.
Chong. Sorry, my bad. Cheech and Chong. There's the stoners and that's all they are, but he's
he's
huge pusher for stuff like this and people's voices to be heard, because again at this time a movie like this wasn't really heard of.
No, it wasn't.
And it was at the Cannes Film Festival they met for the first time.
It wasn't up for what did they call it?
Syndication?
No.
Distribution.
Nope. It didn't get an award, but it wasn't it wasn't shown to get an award. Yeah. It was just shown at the festival.
Yeah.
And it was the talk of the town, basically. Back in the day.
I mean, Tarantino and Rodriguez are real good friends.
Yeah.
They were here. I think they might have had a falling out, and then they came back because they do a podcast together.
Oh, do they?
They talk a lot. But he's in this movie, and it's kind of a throwaway gag character anyway.
Yeah, it is. It's not like From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, it's not. But you can even tell with him being in this that my buddy's doing this, I'm doing it for him kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Tarantino's not an actor, and if you see him acting, it's
acting
probably because he wanted to do something for him or as a favor to somebody.
Right, as a favor to somebody.
I think the only other time I've ever seen him cameo in something was in The Muppets Wizard of Oz, where like you go this whole movie, and then like the Wicked Witch and her biker gang of pigs, I think they break out into violence or something, and it literally zooms out into the producer's office. Kermit's the producer, and it's Tarantino going, and then we're gonna have the swords coming in and blood's going everywhere, and it's Quentin Tarantino doing all that.
That's pretty cool.
Which a lot of people don't like that movie because it's a terrible Wizard of Oz remake, and
Is it?
it's kind of not. It's mean in a way that's not fun, almost.
Oh,
and a little
wow.
too.
It came out after Jim Henson died, didn't it?
Yeah. Like there's a part where like Rizzo shows up, and I mean Gonzo's a Tin Man, and he does something on the Tin Man's chest, and he's like, "Those are my nipples." Like, it's just
That
not
sounds
something.
pretty good so far.
Yeah, and like when you're like, that's not Wizard of Ozzy, but then like it's like Tarantino's telling you all this. You're like,
Right.
oh,
okay.
well, this works then. I like this. But yeah, so like you've got a lot of big names, and then a lot of like cameos like that in here too. And it feels like it's its own little universe almost.
It really does. Which,
Like there's no police.
it's the small town. It's got like 5 or 6 buildings, and there's no cops because there's gunfights constantly.
There's
out in the middle of the street, car
one
accidents. Yeah, there's one child. He just showed a picture of
What'd you show?
the guns that he has inside his guitar case.
Oh my god, what a great gag!
That one is in
Dust Till Dawn.
Dust Till Dawn. Yeah, that's why I picked that one.
Courtney's like, oh, what's that? And I was like, is that this movie? No, that's not this one. But that's a reference.
Yeah, that guy is. Who's that guy? That in Dust Till Dawn, wears that codpiece thing? Oh, he's a special effects guy.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. It's just awesome that guy.
He showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool. But I like how he goes to the bar that Cheech is at, and they're like, well, check his case.
Yeah.
They open it up, and it's a guitar. It's a guitar's in there. And they're talking, but then you cut back to it, and the guitar slowly lifts up to show this just menagerie of different weapons.
Grenades, everything.
Yeah. Really, really cool. And then a huge gunfight takes place.
That's why I keep saying Hard Boiled or John Woo stuff, because I'm pretty sure in Hard Boiled, the two guys slide across the thing, like Antonio Banderas and another guy slide across the bar with the guns right to their head, and they're out of bullets.
The clicking.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he took that like directly from Hard Boiled. And then they're walking around, and he's like, look, because that guy's like an accountant or something. He's like, if you want to leave, just leave. It's okay. And the guy's like, I don't know. And then they both grab another gun, and they're out of bullets. They drop it, grab another gun,
and out of bullets.
That part was just great.
I love that.
Yeah.
But Rodriguez wanted to make a movie like John Woo.
Yeah, he did a good job.
It was very
lots of two guns shooting at the same time.
Yeah. You're never running out of bullets
falling down,
until
shooting, everything. It's
the whole end, dude, was insane.
The one with the guys that got the cases, yeah.
Yes.
That was great too.
But so like he shoots up this entire bar, including Cheech. He dies too, which sucked because I like how villainous he was.
Yeah, he was good.
He was a seedy guy.
Right.
And I like how they're talking in Spanish before Tarantino shows up. And they're like, yeah, so we got to pay him and all this. Like, well, we could pay him or just take him to kill him.
Yeah, right.
like, they're not a good guy. A disgusting bathroom to get into that office.
Yeah.
Just absolutely gross.
And it's on purpose, so I'm not looking through there.
Yeah, I'm not going in that.
Yeah.
But so then the butcher shows up.
Yep.
El Bucho. And he's like, what the hell happened here? And he hears a story about this man in black who took him down.
And he's like, it's kind of like he's chasing a ghost the entire time.
It feels like
but
that.
It's like on purpose. And what was I comparing it to? Shoot. It was Zorro. It's like Zorro, you know what I mean? He's a myth,
Yeah.
and he doesn't really exist, but...
And they keep sending guys out to find him, and never can, but all his guys
or
keep
they
showing
don't
up
come
dead.
back, yeah. This movie's great.
Throughout all this now, we're getting just these little cuts back to Danny Trejo's character, who's just silent and just watching. That's all he's doing. He's got a very mean mug on his face, and he's just watching.
Mean.
And
dials a phone with a knife.
With his throwing knife with the crosses on it.
He's good with those knives, too.
Yeah, and he really was good with those knives.
Yeah, right.
That's how we got the part, was he came in, sat down, and Rodriguez handed him one of the knives that they had, what they were going to have him do. He's like, can you do this? And he was doing that as best as he could. He's like, okay, thank you, you've got the part. That was it.
All he would have had to do was open the door and be like, you're it, goodbye.
It's basically all he had to do.
Yeah.
And it's so wild that like Danny Trejo today, who owns like a taco truck and helps out the community, and he's such a great guy. And you go back to this, and he's like, man, I believe he's just a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's
a dangerous guy.
A-hole.
Somebody you don't mess with.
Oh, and
you cross the street if you see him coming.
What? I don't know what he went to jail for.
I don't
He was
either,
in prison.
But he was
Randy,
in
will you
prison.
look that up?
Yeah.
What did Danny Trejo go to prison for?
I forgot to do that, but yeah, because I was just curious myself.
And he got that tattoo. That was a real tattoo. He got in prison. And I believe it was this movie where he met Salma Hayek for the first time.
I'm sure
in his
I'm
entire
sure he didn't
life.
meet Salma Hayek before this movie.
Or even seen her on TV or anything.
Oh, okay.
Well, he got that tattoo in prison and saw her for the first time in his life and showed it to her because it looked just like her. And was like, I had these visions in prison about...
Armed robbery and drug dealing.
Well, there you go.
There you
go. About the Virgin Mary coming to me, and this is what she looked like. And I just told it to her, and she was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But he ended up being a really nice guy, and he was trying to not
be a hard ass.
So they're on the lookout for this guy, and I think it was after the phone call. He tries to take out El Mariachi. He's gonna
on the
kill
street.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different guy though. Remember, he's walking when he meets Salma Hayek for the first time.
Just right before that, after the bar scene, he's walking away, and then Danny Trejo starts following him. But then the other accountant guy,
right,
goes to kill him, but he shoots him first and gets away to the church again, another church,
of course.
And Steve Buscemi's like, "Look, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore."
Yeah,
and he's like, "You can't be out. You're my partner. We got to do this together, just until my wife's killer is dead." It's like, then what?
Yeah.
Then what are we gonna do after that? I'm not made out for this. I've won and done. I'm done. We're not doing this anymore.
I don't blame him either. I'd be scared to do that too. Going into these rough bars and stuff and talking something up like that just to get information.
Yeah.
Not gonna get your ass handed to you.
Or your life taken from you. But then, like, I think it's after that he walks into the library and meets Salma Hayek for the first time.
Well, that guy tries to kill him on the street, and then he gets shot in the arm. They go to the bookstore, Salma Hayek's bookstore, and she's drugs him and is taking care of his arm, which sounds disgusting the whole time. It's really nasty sounding.
It's pretty graphic.
Yeah, it's but that's a good part. I like that.
And they kind of have this chemistry of like...
I thought they knew each other from get-go. When the way he grabs her and knocks her down so that she don't get shot by the guy. And then they go to the bookstore and you find out they're strangers. You know what I mean? I thought the way that it was shot and everything, I thought they knew each other. I did think it was pretty funny and cool, though. You see the guy following Antonio Banderas, and it's all tense. And then Salma Hayek comes from the other side of the street, crosses the street, and two cars get into an accident.
Yeah, they're looking at it.
Yeah.
She owns the only bookstore in this entire town and gets no business.
Yeah, because nobody reads. Which is even more so today.
And
Bucho?
We cut back to Bucho, and he's like, I want this man dead. Why is nobody able to find him?
Right.
Pull up with this big armored car,
Take the car. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, look,
That's what we
have
bought
this
it for.
open hatch, and like, even this is bulletproof glass, so it shoots the glass.
Shield, yeah.
And he's like, good, go find him now. So they take that out, and Danny Trejo finds Antonio Banderas.
Yep, El Mariachi.
And he throws the knife, and he gets Steve Buscemi instead.
Yeah.
Gets him a couple times, and throws a couple more, and gets Antonio Banderas, El Mariachi.
Like 3 times.
And chases him down this alleyway, and like he's gonna kill him. He's there to kill him. He don't even know why he's there. He has not spoken anything.
Yeah,
he came into this town. He's mad as hell, and he's throwing knives at this guy.
Yep.
And the limo shows up. Well, they don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
He's all in black. He's doing something, so they start shooting at him. And Danny Trejo takes out a large amount of those guys.
Yeah, he does. That's a good fight,
with just knives. It's awesome. They kill him. They take him back to the boss.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. El Mariachi goes back to the library, and it's revealed that the Colombian who is the boss guy of El Butro.
Yeah, right.
Is like, hey, I sent somebody to help you out, and it's revealed that.
And the way he's like, he's okay, dark skin and dark hair. Okay, that's a no-brainer.
Big tattoo on his chest.
Yeah. All right, we'll stay out of his way. He's already dead.
Yeah. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
But then you get this part where Butcho goes into the library, and she could have ratted him out right then and there.
Right.
And
but she doesn't. She saves him.
It's pretty intense, too, because you'd be like, don't be an idiot. Don't kill him right now. This is a bad opportunity to do it. And he's loading his gun very quietly, and then he peeks over, and then he doesn't do it. And it's not revealed why he doesn't do it until later on. And this entire time, we're like, okay, he's smart. He's thinking. He's not going to do it.
He's outnumbered. Well, he's outnumbered all the time, so it doesn't matter.
He didn't see him yet. That's why he didn't do it, because it just wasn't right. He doesn't see him until he gets on the roof.
Yeah.
And he has a perfect shot to take, and he doesn't take it.
I was thinking, why are you not shooting him?
Perfect opportunity to.
And that's a great shot, too. With he's pointing the gun down at him and aiming. You could see his eye in the scope. And that's all practical, you know what I mean? He had to make his hand and eye line up with the camera just to do that. I was impressed by that.
And Rodriguez is the kind of guy who would take the time to do that too. So we go on from there, and Salma Hayek and Antonio Banderas, they kind of get more and more.
Yeah,
in
there's
love with each other.
chemistry, and then there's a love scene.
Yeah, and they burn down their bookshop because she finds out that he's hiding her, and he's you cross me, then you're dead kind of guy.
Yeah,
no
and
second chances.
She lets it known that Butcho basically they drop stuff off, and they pick
it's a
stuff
drug
up.
drop off.
And she gets $50,000 a year to do that.
Yeah.
And she puts all the money in the
books that
and
just
all burned down.
So they've got no money. And they kind of are out of all options. And I don't know how they got to this point, but they have basically a standoff. Like, we're going to go here, and this is going to be it, all out.
You're talking about the one with her friends.
And he calls in his friends, who are the other two mariachi people. And they've got their guitar cases full of weapons.
Guns. They're not filled with guns. They are guns.
You got
one's a rocket launcher.
And the other one's a minigun.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's ridiculously cool. Very cool.
And throughout the story, there's been this little boy who I feel like Antonio Banderas is, El Mariachi is viewing as like a second chance kind of thing.
Right.
Like,
because he keeps telling him to practice.
Yeah, and to be better. And, that boy shows up here and he gets shot.
Yeah. He doesn't die.
He doesn't.
No.
But it's like your recklessness has caused the death of basically everybody you've cared about.
Right. Everybody around you.
And so what are you going to do? And I like how he basically just shows up at the front door.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you sure this is the place? Like, what do you mean, are you sure this is the place? It's a castle. It's got a big iron guarded door.
Right.
What else? Where else would he be? And he walks in, and then it's revealed that the guy who's been...
El Butcho.
They're fighting they're trying to kill each other while they're brothers.
They're brothers, right.
And
And that's why he couldn't shoot him on the roof.
That's
and
why.
all that stuff.
Because Mom would be very disappointed. So we got this. It's a standoff again, and he's like, you killed my wife. He's like, okay, well, you killed all my men.
Right.
Fair.
So what's done is done.
But you've also slept with my girl, so
Right.
now I'm going to kill her. Well, he ain't going to let that happen, not another person. So he takes him out.
Right. And then a huge, very, very violent gun battle takes place, but you don't see it. It goes to white.
Yeah.
Because, and I guess you'll never see it, but it was so violent, the ratings people were going to give it an X.
Wow.
Or the distributor wanted it cut out. That was too violent. There was a shootout scene that was so violent it had to be cut from the movie, and that's why it just goes to white, and then there's the happy ending. Which there's a stupid ending, because all right, he goes to the hospital to see the kid, and then Salma Hayek's there, and she's like, "Well, what will you do now? Where will you go?" And he's like, "I don't know." And then he leaves, and then she drives up in the truck. It was all going to happen anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like the way that ending. I liked that they rode off together, but that was just stupid and unnecessarily, I thought. She's like, he was going to say thank you or something, and or she says you never said thank you, and he said I will.
Yeah.
Meaning I'll see you again, and then it's 5 seconds later. I didn't like that. That was really the only thing I did not like. Was that exchange right there.
Yeah.
Because then he throws the case with the guns away, gets in the car, and they drive off because he's done with that life. Then they back up. He picks it up just in case, and then they drive off again.
Did you know that Raul Julia was originally cast to play Bucho? Raul Julia, who's been on the podcast as Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
In Frankenstein Unbound.
There was another guy, too.
But he unfortunately died October 24th, 1994. Just before production could begin. October 24th. That's crazy. I'm getting married on October 25th.
There was somebody else that was supposed to be in it, too, that they turned it down. But yeah, Raul Julia, they should have had more Bucho in it if he was going to be in it.
Yeah. So I watched the Arrow version of this movie, which has a pretty cool opener with Rodriguez in it.
Yep. So did the other one.
Did it?
The one that the disc you gave me had it too.
Perfect. Did you happen to watch any of the bonus features on there?
No.
Because there's a one, I don't know what he called it, but it's him basically going through how he made the movie and who the characters are and why they're like this, and like it is awesome. I'm so glad I watched it because like he talks about each one of these characters and the actor behind it. Because like Antonio Banderas, he was kind of floated around, and then they didn't end up doing it. And then he came back to do this movie, and so he called Antonio Banderas up. And at the time when they first talked, he had short hair and a beard. And then Banderas went off to Spain to shoot something, so he had to grow his hair out and shave. And he's like, well, yeah, I can do your movie still. I have long hair now. I can cut it if you need me to. He's like, well, don't.
Yeah, don't.
Because I wanted to have it. It was supposed to be a little longer, apparently, but they worked with it.
It's plenty long, man.
And I think how it sits down on his face, too, really works.
Yeah.
There was a part, I don't remember if it's in the bar, but he rushed the poster. Did you get it for the poster?
Yeah. That black with he was doing that with the gun, yeah.
They shot that. He's like, well, there you go. There's your poster right there. Like, immediately, the second the shutter closed, he was like, that's going to be it.
Yeah, it looks cool, too.
It's awesome. It's so cool. He talks about how Salma Hayek was kind of a little timid to do a movie like this because she hadn't done any movies.
Yeah, right.
But she really blew it out of the water. And how it wasn't just... There was a lot on the line here. It wasn't just his next movie, but like a lot of people's careers are in the balance right now.
Yeah, he said of El Mariachi he had to make $7,000 look like $1 million, and now he's got to make $1 million look like $7 million. And I think he did.
Yeah, I do too.
Totally. There's nothing in that respect that is missing.
Let me pull up the budget for this. Because, yeah, the $7 million, this movie made $58 million.
Yeah.
On its, in the United States alone, made $25.4 million.
Yeah.
So it's a huge hit.
Huge.
And really kind of kicked off what would become...
Troublemaker Studios.
Yeah, and one of my favorite directors of all time.
Yeah, he is great.
And somebody who I really
Sin
admire.
City,
Sin City's awesome.
He's very
so
stylized, and it works. It's not like a gimmick.
So, and I would love to do an interview with Tarantino about the violence in his movies, but not an interview with him like how he's done in the past. Where it's like, well, why are these so violent? Don't you think that kids shouldn't see these things? No, I want to, because how do you? It's so unique that you can make a movie this graphic and violent, but make it feel like I'm both experiencing violence and experiencing like a comic book.
Yeah.
Like you watch Kill Bill or Dusk Till Dawn or Planet Terror, and like there's some violent things in these movies. But like she cuts the head off of anybody in Kill Bill. And like, like it's just spraying blood, but you never like that doesn't happen in real life. You know, like it's like graphic, but cartoonish, and like how do you have that vision for it? How do you like put that in there? Because like it could really risk making your movie look and feel like a schlock fest.
Yeah, totally.
You know, but like you do it and have it in such a way that just feels badass. Like there's no other way around it. Like watching what we watched Lair of the White Worm, and like that movie's violent too.
Yeah.
But like it feels like a B movie violence, you know? But then you have B movie violence in a movie like Desperado or Kill Bill or Dusk Till Dawn, and it doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, the budget, difference is.
You had a $7 million budget. And there was never a point where I saw the bullets coming out of the chest.
Right.
But he shot something, and somebody fell in such a way that it looked shot, and then you cut back to him, and they've got
blood all over
blood
the place.
everywhere. And it just worked. It just really worked. And it's never not his signature. Like, like watching this movie, I'm not like, oh, you know, well, that's the studio there. You know, that's TriStar, or this is whatever. It's him. I can tell he made this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you really can.
Every single time. Like, I don't know why.
I can't tell he made Spy Kids so much.
I super can.
I can't.
Because that's what I grew up with. That was where I was introduced to this man. And, like, watching Spy Kids, just how the camera moves. Where it'll cut over here, super cut over here, and this, or like he paused here and the shot's down here and it rolls over here. Like how the action I'm watching inside this lens is the same kind of action I'm watching inside of the lens over here. And that's why I can tell that he did Spy Kids. Not so much like 2 and 3, but like definitely that first one, where it's definitely still he made this movie. I don't know, I went off on that one, but it's still big. It's still you got an aspect ratio of this, but it feels like you're in it.
Yeah, it's in your face. Yeah.
And he's always worked with some pretty big names too, like George Clooney.
Yeah,
that's a big name.
Well, when George Clooney did it, he wasn't a big name.
Oh, but George Clooney did Spy Kids 1, 2, and 3, I think.
George Clooney?
He's the president, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But, like, you know, you like a guy to do his
but, like, I thought you meant from Dusk Till Dawn, which George Clooney had just gotten out of ER. I think that was his first movie.
Was Dusk Till
Dawn, yeah.
Well, when he did Spy Kids, that was after, I think, Batman and Robin.
Definitely was after Batman and Robin. Yeah, he was a
pretty big name then. Yeah. But I don't know. Randy, you've seen a lot of Rodriguez's films, right?
Spy Kids.
You've seen Shark Boy
and
Lava Girl?
I saw Shark Boy and Lava
Sin
Girl.
City?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't know what that
probably
is.
the one you like the best.
I don't know. It's in black and white.
Yeah, but it's black and white and red.
All over.
I mentioned that love scene that they do, and on that day, every single male person working on the movie showed up for work that day.
Oh. I had written down
Which
here.
I think is hilarious. But there was only 4 people in the room, and one of them was the script supervisor. Robert Rodriguez did the camera, and then the 2 actors, because she's totally naked in it, and that's why everybody showed up that day. But yeah, I don't know why the script supervisor had to be there too.
Well, so she was uncomfortable.
I'm sure she was.
Scene too. She hadn't done anything like it, and she said that Rodriguez and Banderas definitely made her feel safe and made her feel comfortable, and didn't pressure her for anything, and just kind of took it slow. And I think it's done very tastefully.
I think so too. It's like it's not gratuitous. It's the love scene. Those are in movies all the time.
Yeah,
and it's very it's well done.
I think it's really well lit. I like how it feels like it's candles.
It's supposed to be candles. Yeah,
and there's it's warm. Like there's a lot of reds and yellows, just natural throughout the movie. They don't go full sepia tone with it, but they do bring out a lot of
it's not sepia at all.
Warmness. Like if you're gonna color correct it, you would warm it up. And in that scene particularly, I think it looks enchanting.
Yeah,
like you have a lot of
and romantic.
Yeah, like romantical.
Vibes.
It doesn't feel like. It felt like something happened one night kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
Because after that they do kind of start having feelings for each other. He doesn't want those feelings.
That too, but yeah, and he's on a mission to avenge the love of his life.
Yeah,
and now he's got a new love of his life,
who's there for him, not giving up on him and helping him out. And the
MPAA, that's the people that rate films. They demanded that there'd be too many cuts in the end, so he just went to white.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
I kind of like the went to white thing because then it questions the end. Like, are they dead? Do they go to heaven? Is this real?
Yeah.
Because you don't survive something like that.
Yeah, right.
And a person like Antonio Banderas, his character in this, you would expect him to die at the end of it.
Yeah.
He killed the person who killed his wife, but then also succumbed to his injuries and died too.
Right.
So the fact that he gets that second chance on life, even though everybody he wrapped into this suffered dire consequences, kind of felt like it was like Taxi Driver.
Yeah,
where
right.
Like, it's a little bit more ambiguous than just how you think it should end. But Rodriguez, he's still out there. He's still kicking around. He's still making movies, and I really, really, really respect the man.
Yeah, if you don't have a problem with violence, I would recommend watch any Robert Rodriguez movie because they're all entertaining.
So entertaining.
Like even those Spy Kids movies, as cartoony as they are, they're still entertaining.
They've got great music in them,
and they got great actors in them too.
Fantastic actors.
Who's the mom? I don't know, but like Rob.
I think it's the girl from here.
I don't think it's Salma Hayek. I think it's
but Ricardo Montalban,
Carla Gugino.
We are not very proficient in
Gugino
Latin names.
Gugino, yeah. I know when I saw it, I knew who that lady was, but I can't picture her now or think of what she's in. Anyway, they like all the other people. It wasn't Sylvester Stallone in 1, 2, and
Sylvester Stallone is the bad guy in 3.
Yeah, right.
And damn, is it hilarious? Have you seen those Ernest movies?
Yeah, I've seen one of them.
You know how like sometimes it'll break off and like he's talking to himself and there's different characters, but he's playing them all.
Yes, yeah.
That's what Stallone's doing. He's like trapped in cyberspace, so he's going crazy and he's talking to himself. But it's him. But it's Sylvester Stallone. It's like Albert Einstein. But he's not. He's like, I think we're doing it over here. It's like this is silly. This is just stupid and silly, and it's a lot of fun. And I really kind of wish they kept that vibe of it because I've watched them all, and I don't really like the newer Spy Kids stuff.
And they still beat him.
But like Steve Buscemi's in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
The guy who plays Junie Cortez married Meghan Trainor, by the way. I thought that was pretty cool. The little boy grew up and married All About That Bass, Meghan Trainor. And they have a kid. Little kid. But he's on TikTok, and I follow him, so
okay.
That's how I know that. So is Anthony Hopkins. He's got a TikTok, too. And you would think that he is going senile. Because he's, I guess, making videos for his grandkids. And it's just him going, stuff. And that's it. Like, all right, guy, let's
I'm going to do an AI thing where Anthony Hopkins is doing those stupid dances and all that other TikTok stuff that, are very popular, but he wouldn't be doing.
Uh-huh.
That would be hilarious.
One of those old email Christmas elf where you put the
like that.
It.
Yeah.
But yeah, Desperado, sequel to El Mariachi, and maybe the middle one to Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, when I saw Once Upon a Time in Mexico, I didn't. It's like it's its own thing. I don't think they call it the Mexico Trilogy.
Yeah.
But I think that Once Upon a Time in Mexico goes way more with Once Upon a Time in the West and Once Upon a Time in America. And then there's another one, too, that I did see.
Once Upon a Time in China?
No, it wasn't China. There was one after Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And I think Bruce Willis is in it or something. Yeah, Bruce Willis is in it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, but that story that doesn't seem like it has anything to do with this.
I kind of want to do a Once Upon a Time thing where we watch Mexico, America, the West, Hollywood, China.
Yeah, Hollywood's good too. Oh, who's making the sequel to that?
There's going to be a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, it's whoever Brad Pitt plays. It's his like a little thing about him.
Oh, neat.
It's coming, like they're making it and it's coming out real soon, or they already made it. It's about to come out. Can't remember who made it. But yeah, that seems kind of interesting a little bit.
I want to see another Grindhouse double feature.
Yeah.
I want to see those two come back and do
that would be cool. I don't think they made enough money.
Who cares?
Yeah, but now they could do it. Just put it on streaming.
Then just give it to me. Make it for me. I don't really know if I have anything else to discuss about this movie particularly.
I don't, but I just recommend it. It's very good.
It is very good. Solid 10 out of 10. Would you pick this up, Rand?
I think I would watch this one more than I'd watch the Zorro movie again.
Really?
Yeah. Just because the names.
Fair enough.
Seeing everybody in it, I'd be interested in seeing like Cheech and Buscemi.
You should check it out. I think Joey borrowed my copy.
And see how much this is like Spy Kids. That would be kind of cool.
Well, it's not like Spy Kids.
Like Spy Kids.
But I think you can tell that his style is the same.
Anime stuff that you like would make, like the gunfights and stuff, you would probably really enjoy.
Yeah.
They're way over the top.
Yeah, because you like anime.
It's an anime called Trigun. It's really good. It's the shooting gun anime.
They're all shooting gun anime.
No, but that one is like specifically.
There's only one good anime in my book, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Star Blazers.
What are you doing?
It just stopped for a second. We are on low space.
Okay. Well, then we can just wrap it up.
It literally stopped, so.
Well, it doesn't look like it's recording anymore.
Yeah. No, it literally stopped.
We're not recording now?
No.
Oh.
No video, just audio.
So this audio brought to you by...
Guys, we went black like the other guy. We wwent white. There's the shootout right now.
Yeah, it's the shootout.
They told us to edit out. They told us to edit this out.
I don't think you can say that, Tom. But we'll wrap it up
definitely watch
here.
Desperado. It's very cool.
Like us on all platforms. Follow us at the Grindhouse Podcast. We have merchandise, and we have fun videos. We have everything you could ever want. Anything
Check out the Patreon.
a little growing boy would love. Check out our Patreon. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple. Really go on Apple. We got to bump those numbers up. YouTube. But yeah, check us out. Be here. We're coming at you ad-free, for free. Only here on the Grindhouse Podcast. We're the only ones who do that. That's right. Cheese Film. Out.
Vaya con Dios.
Como se dice?